Today now we are going to do this story in detail, The Tiger King by Kalki. As you know the story, the first part of the story deals with the situation how was the Tiger King in the process of becoming the king, how was he named the Tiger King. So this is the first question you get. Why was the Tiger King named so? So you can say Tiger King earned his name. He was not given name, he has earned his name by killing actually 99 tigers. And that again has a sub story how he was born in the hour of bull and he was told you would be killed by the tiger, and how he decided to kill the tigers, all 70 tigers in his kingdom he had killed, then 29 tigers from father-in-law's kingdom, and one he could not kill because that was an old tiger and he missed the bullet. And after that, that tiger was killed by hunters, and how Tiger King got killed by a wooden tiger. So that whole thing you can write, it depends on how many marks the question is. If it is of 3 marks, if it is of 1 mark, if it is of 6, 8 marks. If a long question, then it depends on that. Then there is one question, why were tigers happy in Pratibandhapuram? Tigers were happy because the Tiger King proclaimed that nobody will touch, even nobody will throw or fling a stone at the tiger. Hunting was banned, tiger hunting was banned, and tigers were happy because they were knowing how many tigers the Tiger King can kill. But it was an irony because all tigers got killed, so that's why you say it's an irony. So it's an irony of life also. When you are happy, actually you are going to be sad. So there is sadness in happiness and there is happiness in sadness. This is the irony of life, and that irony was with the tigers also. It is universal kind of thing. So much of happiness, that much of sadness. So much of sadness, that much of happiness. A balance is there, whether we believe or not. So the tigers were happy, but their happiness was short lived and they were killed one by the Tiger King. Then there can be question about prediction of the chief astrologer. So most of the writers, they are intellectuals. They think where we stop thinking. So there is no doubt that writer is not believing in any kind of prophecies or the predictions. It's a humorous story, so he is making an indirect comment on these astrologers, how they make vague comments. Like astrologers, first they predicted that Tiger King would be a greatest of all and he would die one day. So everybody has to die one day. What is the prediction? Nothing. When 10 days old baby asked an intelligent question, that this is what any layman can say. You say, what would be the cause of my death? And then you find chief astrologer predicted that he would be killed by a tiger because he took birth in the hour of bull. And bull and tigers, they are enemies. And that's why you find the Tiger King started killing tigers. So that is about the prediction. Then you can have another question. How did the Tiger King save his kingdom? So that is also a kind of hurdle. Sometimes the question of hurdles also comes. What kind of hurdles Tiger King face while killing 100 tigers? So the first hurdle was a British official wanted to hunt tigers in his kingdom, but he refused, and the British official was very angry, and to save his kingdom he wanted to make his wife happy, and for that he had brought around 50 rings from Calcutta from a jeweler, so that his wife can choose one or three, but all those 50 rings were kept by the lady, and he had to pay 3 lakhs rupees. So that was the amount. You must mention that he had to pay a lot of money. If particularly if you can remember how much, then that also you can write. So that was the hurdle. Then another hurdle, all the tigers, they vanished all of a sudden after killing 70. Whether they got migrated or something happened to them, nobody was knowing, and that hurdle was solved by the Tiger King by marrying to the princess where there were so many tigers. He got married for tigers only. That also you can write. Then there was another hurdle. He had killed 99 tigers. Then how this 100 tiger was brought from public park, or you can say must have been zoo in Chennai, Madras is given. So that also you must write. Then there is a question of authority, whether all the ministers they respected Tiger King. You can say there was fear rather than respect. Sometimes people take this fear as respect. So it was not due to the respect that everybody was obeying the Tiger King, it was the fear that Tiger King could do any harm. And this is a very thin line you find. You can't differentiate between whether people are respecting or they are just obeying you because of the fear that you can do some harm. So it is because of his authority that he was the king, that's why nobody was objecting, and you find because of this fear this wrong thing happened. He could not kill the tiger, and nobody wanted to say that he missed his target, and that is why such thing happened that he could not kill 100 tigers. So actually the writer wants to make a comment that by fear you cannot hit the target, by fear you cannot climb where you want to be, by garnering the respect of others. And how can you get the respect of others? By helping people when they need your help. So then again you have this question, how did the Tiger King die? That also you can write by wooden tiger. One of the slivers got pierced and he developed a wound, and that wound got pus, and surgery was done, operation was done, and operation was successful, but he died. And these are the general questions you must write. So that's all for the day. Thank you.